don't want to miss. Give your child in JSS1 to SS3 or going to a tertiary institution the chance to build strong character and develop. At the Achieve Your Dream Holiday Clinic, organized by Aspire to Achieve Initiative, ATAI, your teenager will receive mentorship, tools, insights, and guidance to unlock their potential and unleash their creativity. We help them overcome truancy, peer pressure, and negative influences, inspiring them to make positive choices every day. Invest in your child's future today at Achieve Your Dream Holiday Clinic. We are strong hearts and bright minds come to shine. Date 29th and 30th August 2025. Time 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. Venue the Multipurpose Hall of Radai Metropolitan Schools around AA Liman Petrol Station, Nyamusala, Jalingo. The investment fee costs 10,000 naira per child to cover pen, workbook, tags, tea break, and lunch for both days. Registration forms are available at the ATAI office, Shop 9 Shopping Complex, opposite Mile 6 Forest, Jalingo, Taraba State. You can also call the Chief Operations Officer, Mrs. Susan David Milafia, on 080-6165-5800 or send an email to davidsussan26@gmail.com. Announcer Mr. Godfrey Wesley Tafida, founder and CEO, Aspire to Achieve Initiative.
Welcome to News Hour on Som TV, the pulse of the nation. You can follow us on Facebook at Som TV and on YouTube at Som TV Live. Now the major headlines. Oseloka Obi dismisses rumor, urges focus on Nigerians' pressing challenges as obedient movement. Taraba IRS records transformation, boasts revenue to over 1 billion naira under Faranse. AFDB-backed project trains communities in Taraba State Universities on flood resilience conflict resolution. I am Esther Oka Steven with the news in full. Oseloka Obi, son of Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi, has dismissed rumor about his sexuality, describing them as baseless gossip amid at distracting Nigerians from pressing national challenges. Information obtained from the innovative Arena WhatsApp platform, a forum of technocrats, think tank, and public affairs commentators, said Oseloka stressed that his career as an actor and filmmaker has made misinterpreted by detractors seeking to undermine his father. He noted that unlike many politicians' children, he has built his path without nepotism, urging focus on insecurity, economic declines, and corruption. He reaffirmed support to his father's integrity and vision for Nigeria. In a related development, the Obedience Movement in Taraba State has launched a statewide campaign to mobilize residents for the ongoing Permanent Voters Card (PVC) registration by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. State Coordinator Dr. Andeze Abel described the initiative as vital to Nigeria's democracy, urging citizens, especially youth, women, and first-time voters to secure their PVCs as a mandate for change. The campaign includes outreach programs, partnerships, and volunteers network to guard registrants. NIPUT 1 stressed that applicants must be 18 and older with valid ID, complete biometric capture and INEC centers, and mobilize others to strengthen electoral credibility.
We are team of Obedient Movement Tarawa State here for permanent voters card registration campaign in Tarawa State. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, thank you for gathering here today. My name is Dr. Andeze Ebel Niputin, and I proudly represent Obedient Movement as the state coordinator for Tarawa. We stand at a crucial moment in our democratic journey today. The Independent National Electoral Commission has commenced registration of new voters on Monday, 18th of August 2025 to ensure that every eligible citizen has the opportunity to participate in our democracy. As the Obedient Movement, we encourage possession of the permanent voters card. It's not just a right, it is a powerful tool through which Nigeria can voice their opinion, shape their governance, and build a brighter future. The campaign presents us with a vital opportunity to encourage our youth, women, and all eligible voters in Tarawa State to take ownership of their civic duty. Our slogan for this campaign is simple yet impactful. Get your PVC, go mine. Go mine is an acronym for Get Organized, Make Election Rigging Difficult. We urge everyone eligible to register for their PVC and to join us in creating an environment where integrity in election become the standard rather than the exception. The registration process is straightforward, and it is vital that we all engage with it. We must not only register, but also mobilize our friends, families, and community to do the same. A strong turnout will signify our commitment to the better Nigeria, and it will all start with us making our voice heard.
The Adamawa state government has reunited 14 children recently rescued from human traffickers with their families, reaffirming its zero-tolerance stance on the crime. At the event in Yola, Deputy Governor Professor Keletopwa Farauta vowed tougher action to dismantle trafficking nationwide, ensure justice for victims, and strengthen community vigilance against the menace. Some TV correspondent Ojoma Yusuf completes the report.
The government of Adamawa State, according to the Deputy Governor, has zero tolerance to human trafficking and will never condone such criminal activities. Professor Keletopwa George Farauta therefore issued a stern warning to human traffickers and their collaborators, promising to dismantle their networks. She noted that it was heartbreaking to see Adamawa State on the map of child trafficking, a national problem which hitherto was heard from afar. As a responsive government working in collaboration with security agencies, the state government launched a manhunt immediately after an intelligent report about the missing children, leading to the arrest of a suspect identified as Ngozi Abdulwahab. According to her, the 14 adopted children have been rescued, rehabilitated, and set for reintegration with their families, noting that government has put aggressive measures in place to dismantle such trafficking network and ensure justice is served.
Aziz, who was given the name Precious. 3, Maimuna Ibrahim, who was called Chidere. 4, Nana Khadija Abdul Wahab. 5, Fatima Ismail, also called Precious. 6, Ilyas Umar Mohammed. 7, Muhammad Buba. 8, Umar Farouk, called Lagos Boy. 9, Nana Khadija. 10, Habiba Musa. 11, Muhammad Yerima. 12, Muhammad Anwar. 13, Sadia Suleiman, though not Suleiman PA. 14, Chimeze, all between the age range of 4 to 9. Some from Mubi and some from Yola North. To each of the parents of these children, we are today making a provision of 100,000 to start a business to take care of these children. We will be working out of this hall also to hand over a basket of food and non-food items to the parents to start taking care of the children. This is to cushion the effect of the reunion and set up a small enterprise to cater for the household. Please, these children now more than any other time need your love and care as they transition back to your households. The Ministry of Women Affairs and the Welfare Department of respective local government areas would institute routine follow-ups to monitor their upkeep and reintegration into their respective families. To parents across the state, I call on you to take parenting more seriously. Children are sacred blessings from God. We must treat them with the deserved responsibility. The general public should be vigilant and report any suspicious signs to the appropriate authority. Our religious bodies should help us with the right sensitization on responsible parenting and the need to be watchful. This is a sad reality. On this note, I must commend His Excellency the Governor for the fatherly role he has always provided to the state, where no one is left behind and nothing is left untouched. And I will not end this speech without still repeating the fact that we want to sincerely thank our security agencies. May God bless us all.
Professor Farauta, however, tasked parents on good parenting and the need to be vigilant and report any suspicious activities to appropriate authorities. She commended the stewardship of Governor Ahmadu Umaru Fintiri for his swift action and unwavering commitment to the safety and well-being of its citizens. The state commander of the National Agencies for Prohibition of Trafficking in Person, NAPTIP, Hassan Abubakar Naibi, emphasized the agency's commitment to fighting human trafficking and all forms of exploitations, especially of women and children, calling for increased community awareness. The parents who were reunited with their children expressed joy and gratitude to the government for its intervention. Each parent received 100,000 to support their small businesses, while the rescued children were given food and non-food items as a part of their reintegration support. It could be recalled that the 14 rescued children were adopted from Adamawa State and trafficked to Anambra State. Ojoma Yusuf, Som TV News, Yola.
Taraba State Internal Revenue Service TIRS Chairman General Jeremiah Aliu Faransa retired has expressed satisfaction over the remarkable transformation and improved information technology compliance achieved under its leadership. Speaking on the progress, Faransa noted that the agency, which previously relied on analog system, has now undergone significant modernization, enhancing efficiency and service delivery. He further highlighted the impact of the agency's goals-driven initiatives, which have led to a substantial increase in revenue to the state COFA from an average of 700 naira to 8 million naira to over 1 billion naira within the period under review. Faransa described the development as a testament to strategic planning, effective administration, and the commitment of staff towards achieving sustainable financial growth for Taraba State.
Came here, everything was analog, and I want to assure you by today, I think Taraba Internal Revenue Service can stand the test of time and can key in favorably with any Federal Revenue Service in the Federation. Taraba, the highest we can generate as a revenue was between 600 to 700 million. But as of today, when it came in June last year, that month we raised about 1.1 billion. And say that every month we generate no less than 2.6 billion monthly as revenue generation. We key into trainings, workshops, seminars. We have sent no less than 65 of some of our personnel on course, on trainings, on seminars. This year, we were able to attend West African Institute of Tax Conference held in Ghana, the first of its kind in the history of Taraba State. We decided to start in-house training, where a lot of our personnel are trained on computer, and as a result of that, we bought not less than 150 laptops, both for the headquarters and area offices. We bought printers to boost our revenue generation. We saw that gap in logistics requirements. We were able to ensure that all our vehicles are serviceable. We can make mention of maybe 10 to 12 vehicles now that are serviceable in this state. You can travel to any part of this state with it. The area offices too have been taken care of. We were able to buy not less than 30 motorbikes, and we train them and we deploy all those items to the checkpoints now, and as a result of that, there is improvement.
Similarly, transparency and accountability in totality TNT has concluded a 4-day follow tax program in Taraba State, combining workshops, community sensitization, and tree planting to empower women care workers in vulnerable communities to climate resilience while strengthening transparency and governance. Also in Taraba State University in Jalingo has hosted 2 African Development Bank-backed training sessions under the Inclusive Basic Service Delivery and Livelihood Empowerment Project, aimed at strengthening communities' resilience against floodings and improve grievances readiness system to conflict resolution. Sheyi Tinubu, son of President Bola Tinubu, has donated 15 million naira to content creator and philanthropist Mokro Eraname Michel, also known as King Machi, to support humanitarian initiatives. King Machi, who provides shelter and financial aid to the underprivileged, expressed gratitude on Instagram, describing the donation as a lifetime honor and encouraging our followers to join in appreciating the gesture. The funds will be used to advance our ongoing project aimed at helping struggling families. In a broader crackdown on crime, the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC, and the Nigerian Immigration Service, NIS, have reiterated 51 foreign nationals convicted of cybercrime and internet fraud. The latest groups returned on Thursday include 50 Chinese nationals and the Tunisian since the operation began on 15 August 2025. A total of 102 convicted foreign nationals have been deported following the apprehension of 192 individuals during a recent Lagos sitting, targeting one of the largest foreign-led cybercrime syndicates operating in Nigeria. The EFCC emphasized that the exercise underscores Nigeria's commitment to preventing the use of its digital space for criminal activities, with further deportation scheduled in the upcoming days. The Yobe State Emergency Management Agency, YOSEMA, have provided hygiene and shelter kits to 103 flood-displaced residents in Potiskum local government area. Executive Secretary Dr. Mohamed Goje confirmed that 1,049 households totaling 6,627 individuals have been registered for support, complementing earlier cash for rent and non-food assistance. Dr. Goje praised action against hunger and other humanitarian partners for their commitment. Community leaders expressed gratitude for the timely government intervention. A woman found near the river is receiving medical attention and is reunited with her family. The joint effort underscores ongoing collaboration to support victims and enhance resilience in affected communities. Meanwhile, in Jigawa State, the House of Representative Committee on Health Care Services has commended the state for its significant investment and reforms in health care. During a visit to Governor Umar Namadi, Committee Chairman Amos Magaji praised the state for allocating over 15% of its annual budget to health and for harmonizing health workers' salaries with federal scales. Governor Namadi highlighted initiatives such as strengthening primary health care, establishing a medical village with diagnostic and cardiac centers, and an oxygen plant to reduce medical tourism. He reaffirmed Jigawa's commitment to healthcare reforms and universal health coverage, describing the visit as a reinforcement of the state's leadership in improving health services. The chairman of the Nigerian and Diaspora Commission, Abike Erewa, has disclosed that about 7,000 Nigerians are currently stranded in Libya. She made a revelation during the launch of an international organization for migration IOM strategic plans for Nigeria 2025 to 2027 in Abuja, highlighting the continued danger of desert migration. IOM Nigeria noted that 70,000 irregular migrants have been repatriated to Nigeria since 2001, with around 27,000 integrated through its Assistance Voluntary Return and Reintegration Program. The federal government reaffirmed its commitment to collaborating with IOM to tackle irregular migration and urge initiatives that address migrant needs while promoting regular and human migration. The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, is preparing for a nationwide strike over unresolved welfare issues, including implementation of the 2009 FGN ASU Agreement, working condition, university funding, autonomy, and academic freedom. A National Executive Committee member confirmed the strike remains a possibility, citing the government's inadequate response to members' concern. ASU President Chris Piwuna has warned that failure to meet these demands, including the release of withheld salaries and improved funding, could trigger industrial action. The union is mobilizing its branches, with the NEC meeting expected soon to determine the official course as members push for better support and protection. On the subject of inclusion, the federal government has reiterated its commitment to supporting Nigerians with autism and other special needs. Speaking at the 2025 World Humanitarian Day in Abuja, Ayo Adejibo, Special Assistant of President Tinubu on Art and Culture, highlighted ongoing policies upgrades within the Ministry of Arts, Culture, and Tourism to ensure inclusion. He praised initiatives like grants from the Creative Economic Development Fund and instructor projects supporting creative talent. Revamp initiatives led by Tabat Ajiboye marked the day with children with autism through its Seeds for Change program. The Ministry of Youth also introduced the Nigerian Youth Help Desk to toll-free line and reporting harassment or rights violation. Elsewhere in politics, some state chairmen, members, former National Working Committee members, and other stakeholders from the South have disowned the ongoing Zoning Summit in Lagos. The Lagos meeting is expected to take a decision on the input of the Southern stakeholders on the zoning of position. At least 15 farmers were reportedly killed in a fresh attack on 7 villages of Medan, Jibin, Tim, Jimlang, Kokpang, and Jilam of Kafam district of Monga local government area in Plateau State. The attackers reportedly burnt down several houses and looted many animals in the villages belonging to community members. Similarly, in Kaduna State, suspected bandits have attacked the Kakanji community in the western part of Birnin Gwari local government area, killing 5 farmers. It was gathered that out of the 5, 4 are from the same families. Reacting to the spat of violence, the Arewa Consultative Forum, ACF, has lamented that the scourge of banditry, kidnapping, and other criminalities have worsened the pains of the North, leaving families bereaved and communities devastated. ACF Chairman Chief Maman Usman San said at the event that the North continues to lose life to evil criminals, gangsters, bandits, murderers, and terrorists, in addition to natural causes and disaster. The police in Akwa Ibom State have arrested a self-acclaimed medical doctor, Sunday Okon Akpan, for allegedly killing a 35-year-old woman during a botched abortion at his clinic in Igbesikpo, Ostan local government area. The suspect, who owns and operates Full Life Medical Center in Ikot, Obia, Odong, was discovered to be a community health practitioner with no medical license or nursing qualification. Meanwhile, in Oyo State, Governor Seyi Makinde on Thursday declared that the People's Democratic Party, PDP, will not reduce itself to the gutters level of the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Mr. Nwesom Wike, just as it disclosed that the party's National Executive Council, NEC, will take a stand on zoning and other issues during its meeting on Monday. We're stepping into a brief commercial break. Don't go away. We'll be right back shortly.
When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone? That is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised.
Welcome back. President Bola Tinubu departed Yokohama, Japan on Thursday night for Brazil, where he will begin a state visit on Sunday, 24th August. Presidential spokesperson Mr. Bayo Onanuga said in a statement that the president would make a stopover in Los Angeles before proceeding to Brasilia, the Brazilian capital. Back home in Kwara, police command has commended the jungle justice inflicted on a female destitute wrongly suspected of being a kidnapper at Ikpate Market, Ilorin. This is contained in a statement issued by the command spokesperson SP Adetun Adeyemi in Ilorin on Thursday. The incident occurred at the popular Ikpete Market on Thursday around 9 a.m. On national security, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, has linked the recent surge in killing across the country to the build-up of the 2027 general election. The country has in recent times witnessed renewed terror attack in the northeast and attacks by the bandits in the northwest. Nigerian foreign exchange reserve rose to $41 billion on August 19, 2025, the highest level recorded in 44 months according to data from the Central Bank of Nigeria. This marked the highest level since December 3, 2021, and signals a significant recovery following months of depletion, mainly due to pressure from external debt repayment. And this brings us to the end of News Hour from Som TV. Do well to follow us on Facebook at Som TV and on YouTube at Som TV Live. Do stay tuned for more lineups of programs from Som TV. I am Esther Oka Steven. Stay blessed.